What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my world, Putt Putt World. Today we're doing another noodle review, which is the Samyang Buldak Hot Chicken Spicy Ramen, also known as the Spicy Noodle Challenge. Now, what makes this noodle package different than other noodle packages is that this is a stir-fry ramen and that there's no broth, it's just completely noodles. That's it, just noodles. So, the only ingredients you will need is a measuring cup, a pot, and some water. So according to the packaging right here, it says we need to fill the pot up with 600 milliliters of water and boil it for 5 minutes. After that, we're gonna have to throw away the water and leave 8 spoonfuls of water inside the pot and put in the sauce, stir it up, put it back on the flame, and stir fry it there. Alright, so according to the package, we gotta fill it up with 600 milliliters. So since this only goes to the 500, we're gonna fill it up with 500 first. And excuse the mess here, you know, just the daily life of eating some good food. So about 500 milliliters, we're gonna go ahead and put that in the pot. And oops, pour one more, pour that in, and then we bring this over and heat it up. Now, since this is an electrical stove, it's gonna take a while, but I do have hot tip for you guys. Hot tip, very hot tip if I can find it. In order to make your water boil faster, make sure to put a lid on. Is this too small? No, it's just perfect, nice. So yeah, putting a lid on your pot will make the water boil faster. Pro tip. And we'll be back when the water boils. So now that we got our water boiling, we're gonna open up the package. Open it more nicely if you want to. Doesn't really matter. I like to open it up nicely and stuff, but we're just gonna go ahead and throw it in there. And what comes with the package are some sesame seeds plus seaweed, and of course the sauce packet itself. I'm gonna throw in the rest of the noodles here. And now we cook it for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell Siri, hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Alright, so while we get 5 minutes and counting on the way, I will see you guys then. Alright, so we have about 5 seconds left until the timer goes off, which is now. And so what that means is we have to go ahead and dump the water and leave about 8 spoonfuls of water. Oop. And there is no easy way to pour out this water without losing the noodles, but I suggest using chopsticks. It makes it a lot easier because you could just grab the noodles like this, push it up, and then, you know, pour out the water as needed. And we're gonna leave about, it's kind of hard to see, but I guess this much water, as you can see, because you want the sauce stick to the noodles and emulsify. Big word, by the way. So we're gonna go ahead, and I suggest you guys always do this with the packets, always, so you can get the top out and tear the package open without getting the sauce on yourself, and just get that in there. Just pour it all out. Ooh, look at that. The sauce of death, as I like to call it, because it's black when it comes out. And you know, when a sauce is black, that means you're gonna die. Yep. Alright, we got all that in there. Got a little bit on my fingers, gonna go ahead and wipe it on. And then, we're gonna go ahead and stir fry it for about 30 seconds or so, or however long you want to. 30 seconds is very, short, in my opinion. I wouldn't do it for 30 seconds. For some reason, it's not steaming as I want it to. It's not making that stir fry sound like it's supposed to. But yeah, maybe I'm doing this wrong or in the wrong pan or something, but this is generally the idea of how you want to cook it. It's not sizzling. It's not making that stir fry sound. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. There we go. This is the sound you want to hear when you're stir frying the noodles. Because then it makes you feel like you're a stir fry chef. And another pro tip for you guys, if you guys can't handle spicy or you can't really deal with it, I would suggest you guys put in cheese right before you guys finish stir frying your noodles, and just put the lid on it so your cheese melts a little bit. That way it won't be as spicy, and the cheese kind of adds like a different flavor to the noodles as well. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and stir fry the noodles. It's taking a while. I don't know why it's taking a while. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I go ahead and have it plated. Alright everyone, so I went ahead and put the sesame seeds onto the noodles, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive straight in, give it a taste test, and see how you know, the texture of the noodles and the taste and the flavor and everything of it is. Mouth's already watering. So upon first testing, or first bite, the texture of the noodles is really soft, very chewy. A little bit more than al dente, on the softer side, I would say. In terms of the flavor, I guess you can kind of taste the chicken flavor, but the heat definitely kicks in. It's definitely kicking in right now, and it definitely overpowers the chicken flavor. But it's definitely very good. The more you eat the noodles, the more spicier it's gonna get, obviously, because you're putting more spicy food in your system, right? But yeah. Would I recommend these noodles and the flavor? Oh yeah, for sure. 100% the flavor. It's probably like a solid 8. The noodles, probably like a solid 7. I really like my noodles a little bit more harder instead of chewier, but that's just personal preference. In terms of ease of cooking, it's maybe like a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5 because you do have to stir fry it at the end, which is different than most noodles. But you know, you get what you get. But yeah, overall, this noodle, the Samyang Buldak noodle, chicken spicy, I give it a solid 8. It's pretty good. I would recommend, if you guys go out and try noodles, this would be one of the ones to try. Just a fair warning though, it is spicy, and I'm used to spice, so that's why I'm not like but if you are, like I said, the pro tip is to put cheese onto the stir frying process and just put a lid on it and let it sit there and then mix in the cheese, because it will cut down the spiciness. But yeah, let me guys know what you think about the noodles in the comment section below. You guys did that for the mama noodles, and I appreciate that so much. I respond to every single comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. And don't forget to subscribe for more noodle review videos like this. Thanks so much, and I'll see you then.